Hey guys, today I want to update you a bit on what I've been doing these last few weeks. First of all, I am just really sorry I haven't posted lately, but there just was not enough time and not enough space in my head to film booktube videos. Second of all, thanks to all the new subscribers, I have been gaining a few subscribers without doing anything, and that made me feel even worse about not updating. Hello to everyone that's new, and I'm going to post as regular as possible again now, so that you will see my face more often on your subscription feed. And I actually missed my 1-year anniversary here on BookTube, which is kind of sad. But who cares? I am now over a year on BookTube and I'm still so happy I made the decision and had the guts to just talk to a camera, and yeah, this is still making me super happy. So now let's get back to books. I just wanted to quickly tell you what I read in March. It's only 2 books, so there's not going to be a lot to tell you, but I have to talk about these books. Because the first one that I finished in March was actually Vicious by V. Schwab, and I mean, you have probably heard about this book, you have probably heard how amazing this book is, so why am I even here to tell you that? It was really different from anything that I have ever read, and was just really great to step out of young adult and fantasy and dystopian and just read this mystery kind of thing. And it is one of my favorite books of 2014 already. So, yep, 5 out of 5 stars, of course. And then I read Vivian vs. the Apocalypse by Katie Coyle, and I loved this book, but also not really. Basically, this book needs a sequel, because I thought that the overall idea was really great and I enjoyed reading it, but once I finished it, I didn't feel complete at all. And I was so disappointed that a book with such a great idea and such a cool story ended in that way, and in a way that pretty much didn't complete anything, but still acted like it was complete. I don't even know how many stars I gave this, probably 3.5, because as I said, I still enjoyed it and I still really loved the idea, but I'm just really disappointed. And since it's the end of April now, I probably should also do my April wrap-up, but the thing is, I haven't finished 1 book this month. I pretty much haven't read at all this month, and it wasn't, I wouldn't say it was a reading slump, because a slump is where you really want to read but you feel like you can't, and you start a book and it's not working. But this time it's the same as I said for making videos. I just didn't have time, I didn't have space in my mind to read and concentrate on a book and dive into a book, and yeah, I didn't feel like reading, so yeah, that's not a slump for me. I kind of didn't want to read. That sounds pretty bad, but I think it was good to just take some time off. I have started Fangirl in probably already at the beginning of March, but I'm not sure right now. And the last few days I have been reading this constantly, so there is not a lot left, and I will probably finish this in April. So at least 1 book that I finished this month. I am still on track with my Goodreads reading challenge, which is great. That is mostly because I read so much in January. If you remember, I read 10 books and I made up a lot. So now I think I'm still 1 book ahead, even though I haven't read anything. And that is pretty cool, because that would be the worst thing right now, to feel pressured when it comes to this challenge. What I want to do now is talk about what I have been doing last few weeks and why I haven't posted any videos. And yeah, if you're only interested in books, then you can just turn off right now. As you might know, I have been doing auditions for musical theater universities, and I have been doing that for a while now. I have been to Berlin at the beginning of April and did 1 audition there, which unfortunately didn't work out at all, And I didn't feel too good after that because I really wanted to go to Berlin. It's one of my favorite cities, and yeah, I just really felt like I could belong there, could live there, and yeah, really feel home there. So yeah, you know, it's always just so busy having these auditions, and then there is the thing where you just, you know, there's so many feelings involved with doing these auditions. That's why there's just not any space in my head to do anything else. And then after Berlin, I flew to Vienna to do another audition, and that one went pretty well. I got into the final round, and then in the end they basically told me, yeah, you just had bad luck because all the other people were really, really good, but keep on working and you're great. And yeah. So when I came home from Vienna, I was home and I was here, but my mind wasn't home at all. I needed to gather my thoughts. I needed to think about what I want to do, how my life is going to go on, and what I do now with what I achieved and what I learned, and all, but also learn to live with, you know, the results. And that just took me a lot of time, and I had to start working again pretty soon after I came home. So yeah, once I made up my mind, I was pretty much just caught up in work. But BookTube has basically been my place to go when I feel like it's all too much and I feel overwhelmed with it all. So I'm really happy to be back. Yeah, so thanks everyone for watching till the end. If you're still here, then I'm really grateful for you watching this and being interested in this. And this time, really, I guess I'll see you soon. Bye!